Let me ask you a question. Why don't we appreciate Hashem's goodness and kindness every single day? But before we answer that, good morning, everyone. And thank you so much for joining me here today on this brand new episode of Shaar Habechinah. Now, let's discuss a deeply relevant section of Shaar Habechinah. It's really an honest exploration of why people so often fail to appreciate Hashem's goodness. Rav Av begins with an important truth, and the truth is, Hashem is good to everyone, and His kindness touches every single person, every one of us. Yet, most people walk through life, and Rav Av calls it like blind individuals. They don't recognize the gifts that they're constantly receiving from Hashem. Now, the issue isn't the lack of kindness that Hashem is giving us. The issue is our lack of awareness of those gifts. Rav Av says that the first blindness is not realizing the benefits are there altogether. And the second is not grasping the value of these benefits that were given to us. Now think about it. How often do we thank Hashem for our eyesight, for our healthy mind, for a beating heart, for the fact that we can walk, the fact that we can talk, the fact that we could do all kinds of things that we consider normal and we take for granted? He said these things, they're too consistent, they're too familiar, they're too monotonous. We don't think about it, and we often overlook them. Rav Av describes these blessings, these brachas, as a valuable gift. And he emphasizes that to truly understand them, we have to learn to study the good in our lives that we get every single day. Now, Rav Av focuses for a second on the word good, the word tov. The word tov is good. And he unpacks that in three different parts of the Torah where we talk about tov. First it says, Hashem is good to all. Tov Hashem lakol. That's where Hashem is good to all. That's the first thing we have to understand. The second place is, and Hashem saw all that He made, and it was very good. This is when Hashem finished creating the world. He looked around and He said, "Wow, this world is good, and it's good for everybody." And the third one is, it says it's good to thank Hashem, right? It says Tov lahodos Lashem, to thank Hashem all the time. We sing it, Tov lahodos Lashem, right? All that good fun stuff. So those are three tovs that we talk about. Now, these three tovs offer a blueprint for a very meaningful life, like recognizing the goodness of the world and appreciate that it includes every single person, and responding with gratitude because we have to thank Hashem, right? We said that. So I ask you again, why don't we feel grateful every single day? And I'm not saying that we don't think about it. We do think about it sometimes, but why is it not coming naturally to us? Rav Av says that the answer lies in two modern struggles: busyness and endless desire. We're so caught up in our daily lives, our jobs, responsibilities, emails, errands, whatever it is, that we don't stop for a minute to reflect. We're like the child that's focused on eating the ice cream that we just gave them. They're so enamored with that ice cream that they forget to say thank you. And then there's this constant desire that a person has for more. They're yearning for having more. So he gives an example. Rav Av says, you have this person back in the day, he's living out in the wilderness, and he says, if only I can get out of the cold, out of the wind, if I can get into a hut, I'd be so happy. And you get out of that. You get into that hut. And then, if I only had a wood-burning stove to keep myself warm, and you get that. And if only I had some running water instead of going to the well, you get that. And then if I only had a restroom instead of using an outhouse, you get that. And then it's a phone, and then it's other modern things. And then, I can speak for myself. I have a house, I have a beautiful home, we love it. When we moved in, we thought it was the biggest thing. We moved out of a 2-bedroom apartment to a big, huge home in Jersey. Yet we always want more. I know I want to build out. I want to make a bigger dining room. I want to make a bigger study. We're never happy. Not that we're never happy. I'm sorry. It's that we always are looking for more. We always want more than what we have already. And that's that second part, that we're always looking for more. And we get that, but we never stop to see what we already have, that we have a big, beautiful home. We have the goodness in our life, whatever it is. But we're always looking forward. We're never stopping to appreciate. And so ultimately, our lack of appreciation stems from our distracted minds and our insatiable desires to just keep on having more and more. And Shaar Habechinah is going to teach us stop, look, reflect, internalize the things that you already have, the goodness that Hashem already gave you, and learn to see the gifts that Hashem has given you every single day. Recognize what you already have. That's the beginning of real gratitude. And that is the gateway to true connection with Hashem. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today, and I love you all.